sure of it. I hope Ludwig got the word out, but no one signed up yet.
We'd better take care of it ourselves if we want any participants at all. You know, Chi-Chi?
No, it's still early. I'm sure they're on their way.
Maybe the animals aren't showing up because they're too worried about Shere Khan.
What? The purpose is to bolster a sense of community in the face of adversity. They'll show, I'm sure of it.
I wish you'd stop defending her. She's being impulsive and presumptuous as usual. Silly jungle bird brain.
But even you believe that it wasn't dangerous, that we really didn't have anything to worry about.
That still is true, given the infamous incompetence of the hyenas and monkeys, but I still think it was rash.
It's a bit too much attention, I think. Yeah.
It's simply insanity.
What do you think you're gonna do? You're pretty dumb if you think you can stop her.
Watch your mouth.
Which is logical, because you do look pretty dumb.
Oh, enough, you mongrel. You refuse to learn when to shut up. Maybe it's time I made sure you get the point. Perhaps I'll tie your tongue in a knot. That should keep you quiet.
Baloo, you'll have to relax. He's not worth it.
Back off, Curly. I'm gonna teach him this lesson right now.
What are you doing? I am sleeping. Is it really so difficult for all of you to just be quiet? Given your non-response, I can only assume that you don't understand.
We have a problem.
Chi-Chi is organizing a festival in the jungle.
We're uncomfortable with all the attention.
I see. And what's wrong with that?
Is he joking?
This isn't supposed to be a good thing, Professor.
Oh, right. Terrible.
The point is perhaps we shouldn't be trying to attract attention.
We should stop the festival, but it seems as if Chi-Chi will not be swayed.
Any suggestions?
We can't seem to solve this without continuously sparring.
Actually, I think the festival is a great idea. As a matter of fact, it'll show we have nothing to hide. Get it? Yes. A music festival is a wonderful plan. It's a smashing idea, an absolutely brilliant plan. Oh, I can't wait for the event. I'm so excited. Aren't you? Oh, can you just imagine it? The jungle air filled with song.
I hate to say it, but I suspect something fishy.
I suspect an outside influence. Something sinister, perhaps. Sorry! I must really be getting old. I can't believe that I was convinced that this music festival was a good idea. What trickery have you unleashed, young man? Confess immediately and perhaps I shall go easy on you. And the worst of it is that I advise the others to go ahead with this silliness. Explain yourself.
I did nothing, Professor, I assure you.
Let's tell the truth, Ari. You've been secretly using your powers, haven't you?
No, Professor, I wouldn't.
Now, Ari, you can tell me.
I mean, yes, I use them sometimes, but I don't totally know how to control it. But I've never done it with you. I just wanted your help in order to get the Jungle Festival approval. The Flowers' music is so wonderful. Sharing it can't be bad, right?
I see your point.
Music unites people, and that is also a wonderful thing. I learned that from the flowers of the Singing Valley.
Don't you worry about that. It's just a little reminder for me, just an insurance policy for the future.
Professor, honestly, I would never...
It's all right. Thanks, Ari. One thing is certain. You've chosen the best organizer for the festival. Chi-Chi's unstoppable when she's determined.
Thanks. What's that parchment say, Professor?
I'm not a young owl anymore, and I want to make sure I'm covered. I didn't always need help to remember these kind of things, but now in my advanced age...
Professor, don't worry. You can tell me these things and I'll remind you.
That's very sweet, Ari, but this isn't for you to worry about. Now, where did I put my nightcap?
Remember, if you miss a math lesson, it's Aries' fault for using his powers. Professor, this note is unfair. I wouldn't do something like that to you.
What do you think, that I've always been an oldster? You're an honest fellow, but anything goes when it comes to math.
Professor, I hope you don't think I would use my powers to...
Tut-tut. No arguments now. I'm off to bed. Good night.
But,
Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that you have some assignments to finish.
Good old Professor. I can't believe he found me out like that. I was hoping he'd forget the math lesson. I better study.
Oh, my!
This is so peculiar. No one signed up or even seemed to care about Jungle Fest. Now listen to them. This is a bit painful. They need lots of work, and the festival is in a few days. We'll have to cover our ears or hand out earplugs if they don't improve.
It's not all bad. Be quiet a moment and listen. There it is. It's coming from the river. I can't believe it. That's the hippopotami practicing. They made fun of us when we told them about the singing competition, and now listen to them. But what is that crazy song they're practicing?
Huh? So they're shy, you say? Well, I think they're tone deaf.
The hippopotami are big and tall, and they're afraid of expressing themselves in such a delicate way like singing. They probably feel ridiculous, but that's silly. I believe they could be great singers.
I do hope you're right, because if they continue like that, there will be no festival. All the animals will flee the jungle.
If anyone knows what that is, please tell me right now.
What do we do if it's the tiger?
Who is guarding the hyena's camp this morning?
Mama Wolf's been there since this afternoon.
And she hasn't reported back, has she?
The butterflies haven't sent any news.
What are we gonna do? We have to help her. Let's head out.
This is it. I'm gonna rip that scoundrel limb from limb.
What's going on?
No, don't come near, Ari. You're safer up there. Hear me?
We don't know the whole situation or who might be attacking us.
It could be that old Shere Khan.
Of course.
Now, Ari, don't get any bright ideas. Let us handle this.
Go back inside and finish your assignment. We'll get to the bottom of this. You can always count on us.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Over there.
Where exactly?
This way, but it sounds like we're surrounded.
Wow, what's this?
This is what we're worried about being attacked by? That Chi-Chi.
Maybe it's time to take the professor's advice.
Oh, yeah! I knew that this jungle festival could work, and Chi-Chi's a wonderful organizer. This is going to be great, I just know it.
Sire, the animals are singing.
And do you think I care?
Well, I just felt like you should know there's a big festival being planned, and animals are traveling from all over to join in.
I said I don't care.
Sir, Consort, Simba's Canary is in charge of the festival.
Well, why didn't you say so?
This information could yet prove useful. We need more intel. Lieutenant Fagan!
Sir, yes, sir!
Let's deploy a reconnaissance team to this festival. That way we can all join in the fun.
Let's cause trouble!
But, sir, what exactly did you have in mind?
I am the champion of the jungle. The turnout for the festival has exceeded my wildest expectations.
Who'd have thought? Now we just have to get them on key. What exactly are your friends doing?
All
right.
Watch my moves.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting now. Look at me go. Let's make this up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right.
Very impressive.
Nice. This is so much more fun. What? Who's dancing? Not us.
Enjoying the music?
Interesting. Given that you all didn't seem to be very supportive of Jungle Fest in the beginning.
Well, you know, it's not playtime out here. Someone needs to be responsible. You know what I mean?
We were certainly a little tense at first, but it turns out you can't stop the beast.
So true. Now, in exactly what capacity do you think you could make the greatest contribution to our cause?
What do you still need to be done, huh?
I'm an excellent decorator.
So far, that's the main obstacle.
That is challenging.
What exactly is that anyway?
The reason I wanted to hold auditions.
Can't blame you.
Perhaps less mocking and more support is in order. I know that you've been trying to sabotage Jungle Fest since the beginning. But I'll tell you what, we're willing to let bygones be bygones if...
You all do everything we ask to make this event a hit. You got it?
First, we're going to get these acts up to par. Then we'll set up the venue. And since you're all such good judges, you can do that as well. Get some rest. We're going to be very busy.
Wow, we really stepped in that one, huh?
Oh, silence yourself, would you?
We have to be at Chi-Chi's beck and call.
Well, we made this bed. Now we'll have to lie in it. We'll all just have to make the best of the situation, and perhaps learn something to boot.
Don't worry, my little fine friends. We'll be released from servitude soon.
Huh?
I think it might be time to head back. Sounds like Chi-Chi might have been successful. And here come the fireflies. Huh?
Here we are, my lord. Thanks so much for waiting. Please excuse our tardiness. Once we heard of this operation, we simply all had to participate.
No problem. The Jungle Fest is open to everyone in the jungle. Okay, now, is everybody ready? Then let the show begin. Ari, the flowers are nervous leaving the valley. Okay, my friends, let's practice while we're walking. Come on. Here's a good place to camp for a bit. We can rest for a few hours before sunrise.
I'm going to photosynthesize as soon as the sun appears.
Jungle Fest! Jungle Fest!
Animals of the jungle! Is anybody out there having a good time yet? Great! Let's hear it again for the Squirrel Trio! Now let's give our judges a few precious moments to tabulate their scores. I wouldn't want to trade places with them, given all the talent we've seen today. Yeah, you go.
Oh, no.
And now, let's give a warm welcome to the Hooters! These guys are the proof that everybody loves a Jungle Fest, as even animals from the far territory have joined us. Please let me welcome them again, the Hooters!
Those idiots? What are they doing?
You know, we'll report them.
Well, I don't know what they're doing, but the boss sure ain't gonna be happy.
We're here for an important military reason.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was certainly rousing. Our judges really have their work cut out for them. Let's keep it moving. Please welcome the Sassy Six Hips!
Oh, thank you. That's the largest group of singers I ever saw.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. You'll love this one. It'll take you all the way back to Broadway. Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Yeah. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there, sir. Whisper of how I'm yearning.
Now that's what I call music.
Such dulcet tones.
Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Oh, here we go.
Wow, the Sassy Six Hips were a trip! Next up, the Swan Songs! And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the largest group of the event, the Valley Flowers, conducted by Ari!
Look at all that, will ya?
Some activity over at the judges' table!
No, the flowers!
They were the most impressive.
No. The rocks!
We got a rock!
Now you need to let us deliberate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. I have a very important announcement about the final scores of Jungle Fest. Something truly amazing has occurred here today, and we've reached a decision. Firstly, due to the outstanding turnout and talent we've all witnessed here today, I'd like to announce that from now on, Jungle Fest will be a yearly tradition. Furthermore, many acts have chosen to withdraw their names from the competition. proclaiming the unopposed victors of the first annual Jungle Fest, Ari in the Valley of Flowers!
I can't believe we won. Thanks, you guys. You were super.
Now, to celebrate this amazing event, I'm going to sing a song I've composed especially for the occasion.
We want the flowers! Bring out Ari and the flowers!
Ill-mannered boars! After such a wonderful day of music, you'd sully it by refusing my gift? I suppose the grand message of Jungle Fest escapes your pea-sized brain.
Well... I'm surrounded by idiocy. Why?
What an excellent day. I'm so glad I convinced you all this was a good idea. I think Jungle Fest did a lot to bring the animals together.
Yes, Professor. I haven't had such a satisfying time in quite a while. Truly delightful.
Shh. I think it's just about time for the reprise to happen.
Oh!